Peace, queens and kings, if you stopping by, welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, like, share, comment, subscribe. Welcome to any new subscribers. Come back, relax, get a little drink. Let's get in here and kiki and talk about these Country Wayne skits in these Country Wayne streets. Now we're going to get to the storyline about this psycho Domini. You know, she's planning for the long haul. She is carrying this storyline because she's plotting. She plotted to get rid of Melissa. She plotting to, you know, get closer to Mike and be like his backbone, so to speak, so he can depend on nobody but her, not thinking about Sonny and that baby. But we see Sonny's coming along, y'all. She is growing. Domini does not like the fact that her and Mike have the relationship that they have. She pissed off because Rashad ran his mouth too much. But listen, Rashad put her in her place. And one thing I love about Rashad, I can say this much: he can be goofy, he can be annoying, he can be a simp when it comes to certain things. But one thing he will do is set you straight and tell the truth on it. And that's what he did when it comes to Domini. He set her butt straight. Mike don't want you. You need to stop it. You know, he talked about Sonny and the baby and, you know, being in the same household. She don't want to hear none of that. She even went to Glow and complained. Do you think, you know, I'm a fool basically for feeling this way about, you know, Dom? And then, you know, about Mike, and Glow just like, Rashad jealous, he wants you, so you can't really put too much stock in what he said. Glow, you a fool. I mean, come on. Just look at you. You so annoying. Look how you dress for a professional office. I mean, I don't know where your head at sometimes. There's times when I just don't even know the relevance of even having Glow in these storylines, really. But that's neither here nor there. So I know she's gonna side with Dom, but she should have been honest with her too, because you know that this girl is absolutely off her rocker. Now, Jocelyn, I'm upset the fact that she doesn't see Dom craziness. I mean, there was a time, it was at a steam bath or something. It was somewhere at a spa, whatever. They had the robes, and the way she was talking and the way she was acting, especially with the situation with Libby, how she talks about Mike. Johnson act like she don't see stuff. That's why I'm like, bring J Diva out from the streets, because this new civilian Jocelyn is not seeing anything. So it says though, now Sonny peeps Dom when she talks about Mike. I guess she's gonna give her a little shade. You know, they're always somewhere talking, and it's probably gonna be about that love letter that he wrote to the baby. And Dom is not gonna try to hear that. So let's get in here and see what she's talking about.
No. Okay. But I'm not with the girls, so I will definitely call you back. Yes, that'll say. Okay. All right. Love you. Bye. Oh my God. Y'all would think my daddy is the baby daddy, because the way he be checking in, asking me 1,000 questions, where I'm at, who I'm with.
As he should.
Girl.
I mean, you know, I'm basically the baby mama. So, and I got some questions too. All right. So I've been thinking, what we doing about this gender reveal? Because I know we got some time, but we coming up on it and we need to go ahead and start planning. I'm trying to figure out if you're going to be boring.
Oh God, how many gender reveals we be having on the storyline?
Or you going to let God mama do it. Let me plan it. What we doing?
Gee, let me think.
Look at her. Look at her.
Of course
So
you're gonna plan it,
hateful.
girl. Of course.
That's all I need
You
to
seem more excited than her about her baby shower than
so
she do.
excited. I got some ideas. I was thinking maybe we can have a helicopter or a plane like fly over and release the color when we find out the gender. And quite frankly, make sure you let Mike know this is me. I need him staying out of it. I don't need him stepping on my
Wait,
toes.
first, no helicopter. That's a bit much. Tone it down just a little bit.
What?
Secondly, I would definitely let Mike know, because
Y'all are making this way more bigger than what it should be.
Oh no!
Like you talk about helicopter rides. Wait, who gonna pay for it?
She said the helicopter. I said tone it down. Mike is
None of your
like,
business.
you're gonna have to probably tug a war with him.
What you mean?
Because you know, I'm gonna tell him. But you know, Mike is like trying to plan everything, be in every moment. He's taking his baby stuff seriously.
I don't think so. I don't know. I think dudes really don't take things as serious as girls do when it comes to this stuff. I think Mike is just going with the flow, or he's just doing what makes you happy.
Oh no. I mean, most dudes, but the way Mike is about this baby, he is so excited. I'm talking about every step of the way. He wants to know everything, be in everything. He even, girl. So even the other day, we was talking. He was acting all weird all day, like he had something so big, right? So finally, he's pulling out his reading glasses.
Not the
adjusting his about to be with
Not
me.
his reading
Pulling out
glasses.
his reading glasses. So I was like, come here. Let me talk to you. So I come over there. We're sitting like face to face. And he's like, hand on my belly, looking at me. He's like, I wrote something for the baby.
He wrote something for the
Y'all,
baby?
this man wrote a letter, right? And I'm talking about it was so heartfelt and genuine. And then after that, he looked up and he was like, and I love you.
He said he love you?
Yes. So I'm thinking,
What do you wait? You don't think it was? I mean, he loves you, yeah, but it was a letter to the baby, so it's not like, hey, Sonny, I'm in love with you. It's like, hey, I love you, I love the baby. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, granted, the way he looked at me, it gave me.
You see, finally, J Diva is popping out because the way she looked, like, yo, take it down a notch. This is not even a place where, and this is not the first time this has happened. They have talked about Mike. Dom has said something slick or inappropriate. She's put her nose and made her comments where she shouldn't have. Because mind you, she's Jocelyn's friend. She's really, I don't know why Sonny feels a need to talk to her, kind of get close to her. Now she done put her hooks into Sonny's dad. So now she act like they besties or whatever. But really, she only dealing with her on the strength of Jocelyn. And the things that she says, I think Sonny should have checked her a long time ago. Like, sis, this is really not your place, especially knowing that she's an ex of Mike's. Dom either doesn't want to hear it and walks off, or she makes an excuse and to leave, and then or she says something like this and trying to make it like irrelevant, like he don't want you like that. She need to be quiet because you're not a part of the girls crew like that. Jocelyn is your girl, but you need to tread lightly when it comes to Sonny in this relationship with Mike. And because she's doing that, I'm glad that both of them seem to be peeping it, not just Sonny, but
And I don't want to be delusional, but I felt like it was.
You're not delusional. It's just hormones.
No.
Yeah,
The way he looked at me,
absolutely.
She's rude.
Pregnant. Her hormones are like pew 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 pew. And again, sometimes
Mm-mm.
I'm not taking anything away from your moment. I'm just saying, would
Yes,
it
you
hit
are.
the same if you weren't pregnant?
him saying I love you and not the baby, it gave that. So it really was like,
what you felt.
yeah, I know what I
Wait,
felt.
you said
It was,
him saying I love you. Did he say I love you, or was it in a letter?
oh no, he looked me in my face, paused the whole, like deep moment of silence, and said I love you. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
No,
So I
that's
felt,
it.
and of course I didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't want to misread it or put too much on it, but I was just like, that was sweet. But on the inside, like I was like,
They should see all that
That is
facial
so
expression.
sweet.
right.
And you know what? Let me just
Look at her
speak
typing
of,
her legs. She
something
is
nice
heated.
and everything. I was thinking, about the trip to Destin.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna invite Ralphie
Okay.
as my plus one.
You should.
I should, right? He's been working hard, and I feel like he really deserves it. He deserves a nice
Sonny
little
ain't liking that.
I don't know how it's still like a thing, but I
No,
love
it
it.
ain't nothing like that.
Uh-huh.
It's more
Now y'all starting to see. And I hope they will continue to listen to things that she says and start taking notes on that, because before they were just brushing it off. Jocelyn is a little naive now. She thinks that's her girl. She really don't know the plot that Dom has going on up here. Dom is very calculated. I would love to see how this goes down with her watching Mike and Sonny at this Destin trip. Yeah, but see, Ralphie's gonna be there too with Johnson. That's if Ralphie goes, but it seems like everybody going down to, what Dalen and them down there in Florida. Everybody taking these Florida trips. Who else in the skit going down to Florida? Oh, Sherman and them going down to Florida. So I guess this is a Country Wayne, Florida vacation for everybody in the skits. Who else going down? D, Tamara. Who else going down to Florida out the skit? You got 3 storylines that's going down to Florida. That's very interesting. So yeah, they starting to peep her out. Dom is very calculated. I don't know how long this is gonna go. I don't know if it's gonna get dangerous. I don't know if she's going to plot something. I'm still scared and nervous for Sunny because now she's starting to show. Mike is starting to show more feelings. Is starting to really say one more thing about the "I love you" part. I thought did y'all think that "I love you" at the end of the poem was for the baby or Sonny? I honestly thought he was saying "I love you" to the baby, but he looked at her and she thinks that the "I love you" was for her. I thought he was saying that to the baby, but she took it personal for herself. I may be wrong. Put in the comments what y'all think. That's how I took it. I thought that was a part of the poem, but I may be wrong. Yeah, I still think that she is going to try last ditch effort and desperation, and that's going to be to do something to hurt Sonny, and it may be a problem for that. Also hurt that baby. If she does, that's her behind. There's no winning Mike after that. If something happens to that baby, he's gonna be messed up. Sonny's gonna be messed up. It's only gonna draw them closer to one another, and her plot will fail. I hope it doesn't go that far. How many of you think that she's gonna try something against Sonny and that baby? Do you think she's that crazy? And I hope everything goes smooth. I still haven't forgotten what the doctor said. They are so happy and so over the top. I hope that some serious complication don't go down and don't go down while they're in this trip to Florida. That'll unfortunately bring some joy to Dom. I don't want to seem that drastic, but we can't forget the fact that the doctor says she can run into complications and she's growing. So she has to be careful what she does. And I don't know if Dom knows that, but if she does, she may use that as a way to try something against Sonny, and then they'll think that it's the complications that she's dealing with, and not Dom doing something. Watch it. I want to see how this goes. Okay, put your comment on what you thought about that, y'all. To be continued. That girl.